If this thing runs out of battery again, I'm going to throw it across this field. What's up? What is the date? 16th?
Yeah.
December 16th. We're back on the farm. Gun season's over. So started trapping, or put out first 10 raccoon traps. Boom, boom, something like that. So this is all the brassicas, so late season food. We don't want to push the deer too much. So we're gonna start trapping right here. I wish I had a better marker. But anyways, on the outskirts until deer season's over, which is January 15th. So we have 3 traps right here, and then 7 along this road right here, and then where the Y is. So the Y is, this is not an updated map, so it's got kind of like that. So that's the wall of trees that we pushed together. So 1 trap on the Y where it splits the field, and then the rest are along this tree line. 2 along this tree line, and then the 3 right here. So that's over that way. And we're gonna go check them. And then there is a camera right here and a camera right here that are both out of battery. So we're gonna replace those, and then we're gonna move this camera into this corner where the blind is, so that it's looking into the field to see what's coming in the field. Unfortunately, just have a lot of young bucks and does using it, so there's no mature bucks anymore. Not sure if that's a cover issue or what, but we're going to be working on it this winter with the timber stand improvement, so hopefully making that better. But yeah, just not a lot of bucks. I don't know if they've all been shot, the ones that were on here earlier in November, or they've moved on, and maybe they come back when the food draws them back in. So we still have another 30 days. Time will tell. All right, let's go check some raccoon traps. Still some food in there. Good. Nothing yet. Very uneventful. And then eat some pie. We got grasshopper, thin mint. Planted these 4 Norway spruces. The deer had been having their way with them, as you can see. 1 for each of the kids. It wasn't very well planned out. Let's be honest. If this thing runs out of battery again, I'm going to throw it across this field. 3 years, I think it was 3 years ago, pretty close to the day, fell out of a tree and had to go to the ICU and get 3 pints of blood. It's not, the fact that I survived was good, but Christmas, I kind of ruined Christmas a little bit. All right, so here's the last trap over here. So this is number 7. It's right here. Seen a lot of raccoons come around this edge. Still food in there. See what happens. I'm gonna check it the next 2 mornings. So you got to be humane. You gotta make sure they're not in it too long. So what I'm doing is, when I can check it the next day, I'm gonna leave them set, and then like Sunday will be the last day I can check it on a daily basis. So I'm gonna unset them so that they can't get trapped in them. Just leave them there. Probably should have changed more batteries, but oh well. I was going crazy. I know I had a 3rd one. I couldn't find it, but I found it. Try some pie, and then I'm going hunt with Derek. Oh, holy crap! It's like what are those thin mint cheesecake combo? It's like that pumpkin ribbon. Like how that was so nice. I can get behind this, man. Really? I think it needs to be more minty though. When you look at it, you're like, oh, it's gonna be super minty, and it's not so super. It's like, there's a hint of mint. Strategy for next week: we're gonna do more trapping on the west side of the property. Let the deer have the field. What we just saw is I still have this lingering cough from the float over Thanksgiving. we still have a ton of brassica bulbs in there. So we're talking about turnips and purple top turnips and radishes and sugar beets. So that should hold them over for a long time. My buddy Kyle has coyote traps, so we're going to try out that. We got some work to do, but it should be fun. Kind of last bite. Nobody knows the rules. I would say middle of the pack. More mint would have been close to the top. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. Later.